Hi everyone, it's Brian, and usually you might see me talking about something like a comic book review or wrestling stuff, and no, I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to do is I want to talk about the NFL playoffs. In other words, the two championship games coming up this weekend, the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. Now, excuse me. Now there is a strong possibility, a 75% chance, that we will have, as many people are looking at it, an all-bird Super Bowl. An all-bird Super Bowl. Here's what I mean. You got on the NFC side, Philadelphia and Arizona. On the AFC side, you got the Ravens. Now, like I said, there's a 75% chance that either the Cardinals or the Eagles will face the Ravens. Now you might be wondering, what's the other 25%? Well, for all of you that are Pittsburgh Steelers fans, you know what I'm talking about. That 25% chance is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the only way an all-bird Super Bowl could be wiped out is if the Steelers, who are heavily favored at home against the Ravens, win at home and go to the Super Bowl in Tampa. That's the only way that would happen. So in other words, for the all-bird Super Bowl to take place, it has to go through mainly Pittsburgh. Basically, Pittsburgh has to lose at home to Baltimore for an all-bird Super Bowl to take place. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, if you're talking about the NFC Championship or AFC Championship, who do you favor? Who do you want to win? Well, to me, I just want to see a good Super Bowl. Now, last weekend, we had a chance, had the Pittsburgh Steelers not destroyed the Chargers, we had a chance at seeing an all-West Coast Super Bowl between Arizona and San Diego. Well, that's not going to happen. But what can happen, for a lot of you that live in Pennsylvania, and I hope you're keeping warm while you're watching this, for a lot of you that are in Pennsylvania, your dreams could be coming true. Because after this Sunday, you can end up having an all-Pennsylvania Super Bowl in Tampa Bay, Florida. And it wouldn't be the first time that two teams from another state met in another state in the Super Bowl. I mean, let's go back to about, I think it was what? Super Bowl 29, I believe it was. I'm not really sure. But we had San Francisco against San Diego in Miami. Now that was unusual. Two California teams playing in Florida. But that could happen again, but this time it could be two Pennsylvania teams playing in Florida. But as far as who I favor to win, well, on the NFC side, both Arizona and Philadelphia have huge amounts of momentum going into this Sunday. Both are on fire. Both have been playing the best games ever. Both have great quarterbacks in Kurt Warner for Arizona and Donovan McNabb for Philadelphia. Both got great running backs in Edward James, Edge as they call him, in Westbrook. So, they're both evenly matched as far as I'm concerned. But if I was to pick somebody, and I'm not trying to say this because I live on the West Coast myself, but I have to go with Arizona. Why? Because Arizona wants it more. I just feel they want it more, and they're at home, so they're going to want it even more than more. So I predict Arizona to win and go to the first Super Bowl. Now, as far as the AFC side goes, it's kind of a toss-up. Because Baltimore, they beat Tennessee. Everyone thought Tennessee was going to beat Baltimore. But Baltimore beat Tennessee in a close game. Pittsburgh, they pounded San Diego. So if I was to go with anybody, and as much as I don't want to ruin an all-bird Super Bowl, which could happen, I have to go with the Steelers. Because they're at home, they got momentum on the side, and momentum on the side after this past Sunday against the Chargers, And I just feel the Steelers want that one last chance, or that one more chance, if you will. Not last, but one more chance at being Super Bowl champions. So I predict the Pittsburgh Steelers will win. So basically what I'm saying is that in Super Bowl 43, we will see Arizona Cardinals versus Pittsburgh Steelers in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I will be back next week to give you my predictions on who will win that, should it happen. So until next time, I'm Brian saying God bless, and I'm out.